Time tonight, the future of IVF in Florida remains in limbo. This after two closely watched decisions across the country. Yesterday in Alabama, lawmakers voted to restore IVF access nearly 2 weeks after the state Supreme Court ruled that frozen eggs are children.
In Washington yesterday, Mississippi Senator Republican Cindy Hyde-Smith blocked a bill to protect IVF at the federal level, leaving it up to states to regulate. 10 Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen has been following this back and forth for weeks now. And Hannah, these decisions could impact the IVF discussion right here in Florida.
This week, because of the Alabama fallout, Florida legislators tabled this controversial bill that would have allowed people to file wrongful death lawsuits over the death of an unborn child. The bill's sponsor, Republican Senator Aaron Grahl, said in a statement, "I understand there is still work that needs to be done. It is important we get the policy right with an issue of this significance." But as this legislation is put on ice, local fertility clinics say it's creating anxiety for them and Floridians who want to grow their families.
It very much places couples, individuals in limbo.
Reproductive and fertility specialist Dr. Sandy B. Goodman says her patients invest significant money, time, and emotion into the IVF process.
This is a group of individuals who desperately want to have children.
Now, as lawmakers in D.C. leave IVF regulation up to states, there's renewed focus in Florida on legislation trying to define life.
We cannot go on a slippery slope of saying what is potential is the actual. We're taking away the opportunity for couples to have life because we're incorrectly defining what the sperm and egg combination is, which again is completely a potential for life.
Politicians getting involved with public health policy is always a bad idea.
Reproductive rights program director at Progress Florida, Amy Weintraub, says defining life as starting at fertilization would have widespread impacts.
And that can include, of course, abortion care, but it can also include contraception and IVF and other reproductive health technologies.
Supporters of this legislation say it comes down to protecting life and allowing expectant parents to collect damages in a wrongful death suit of their unborn child. It's unclear if or when this bill will be revised and brought back for consideration. In studio, Hannah Deneen, 10 Tampa Bay.
All right, Hannah, and that companion bill in the House, House Bill 651, has not been called to the floor for a vote.